just left the theater from seeing Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and this movie was god freaking awful, man. It was absolutely a waste of time. Terrible. I don't think there was one bit of original dialogue in the movie. No, I can't say one bit. 99% of the movie is literally cliches, like as far as dialogue goes. You can predict every single word. Marvel is just, let's talk about the movie. Like I said, when I say the cliches are bad, the dialogue is awful, the best line in the movie is from the trailers. And it's when Kang says, he's like, you think you can win? But it's like the way he says it, he puts a smile on his face. I thought they were gonna give Jonathan Majors like something to work with. And maybe my expectations were that this is gonna be like, they're introducing us to Kang. Like, you need to give us something. I thought it was gonna be at least 20 minutes of screen time for him. Like, he has like hardly any screen time, no development. And obviously there's an endless amount of different Kangs. But give us something. It was like, it was nothing. God, this movie fucking sucked, dude. I was so hyped for this movie because the direction I thought that they were gonna go in a direction of nobody died. What the fuck? Bro, you introducing your next big bad, like the next fucking Thanos. And obviously this isn't the introduction. Thanos showed up in other times, but like, bro, like, he lost to Ant-Man. Ant-Man, come on, bro. That shit was terrible. You fucking lost to Ant-Man, dog. Get the fuck out of here. Like, he lost, and then at the end, they show end credits. I'm like literally sleepy right now. That movie was so boring. Like, I'm fucking tired. That shit was putting me to sleep. So there's an end credit scene where they show all these different Kangs, and they're like, oh, we know he's dead. They defeated him. I'm like, y'all couldn't beat this nigga, but Ant-Man could? Oh my God, man. Marvel, what the fuck? I have been giving you guys like chances like the last few years, and y'all been fucking it up, bro. Like, straight up, dog. Like, it's been, let me think of the movie that I would consider like, oh my God, amazing since Infinity War, right? I'm gonna list off the movies that I think are that I like actually really fucking enjoyed since Infinity War. Endgame, I thought, I'm gonna throw Endgame in there, but it started, that's when shit started going down. Like, they fucked up a few characters for me in Endgame. No Way Home was fucking gas. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Nostalgia be damned, I don't give a fuck. And I really did fuck with Wakanda Forever. Because it was a movie that had dialogue, bro. It was a movie. It wasn't just cliche words and just corniness, man. It felt like they were acting in that bitch. This movie, like, God, there's I don't even know any of these characters' names, because it's like, why are we even supposed to care about these people? And it's so predictable, man. So there's like this warrior that they meet when they get to the quantum realm. Well, that Cassie and Scott meet when they get to the quantum realm. Fucking a wooden plank, man. Like, a door stopper acts better than that. She was terrible. Like, no emotion, no like, just nothing. Just, oh my God, you let them hear. Ah! Like, oh my God, the acting was terrible. Like, the jokes, and like not a single joke landed. What the fuck? Like, I'm gonna say Ant-Man is the only other series of movies that got worse with each one. Because Ant-Man, the first Ant-Man is the best one. The second one got worse. This one's way fucking worse. Thor was the same way. Like, you're like, fuck, shit. Like, I enjoyed the first one a little bit. Like, Ragnarok was cool, but it was like, like, the jokes, bruh. Give me a movie. And, all right, I haven't reviewed Avatar yet. But the CG, and like, that was the last movie I saw. No, I saw Puss in Boots. But the CG Like visually, Avatar is just, it was mind blowing. Like it just looked so good. Marvel, man, y'all CG is ass, dog. That shit that y'all have been using, like I think they're using this thing that they use for the Mandalorian. I forget what it's called, but it doesn't feel like you're on set. Like nothing felt like, oh, they're actually like nobody feels like they're on set, bro. It just feels like they're surrounded by a whole bunch of emptiness. It's just some people talking, their suits are probably fake, and it's just an empty room. And I understand that I understand green screen and CGI and shit in all these movies, but you don't want to feel like it's just an empty space. Goodness. The story, God, it's so predictable and so cheesy. Like, I'm sorry, people. That movie got me like fucking exhausted. I'm like sleepy. Whatever the fucking older wasp is, I don't know her name. They have so much cliche dialogue, right? When they get to the quantum realm, and she's like, "We have to get out of here," and they're like, "Why? What won't you tell us? We don't have time to talk, okay?" Like it's that type of cheesy ass, predictable ass, corny dialogue. And I think this is the guy that's writing the new Avengers movies. Fuck, bring back the Russos, man, and give them all the fucking money. Jesus, bring back Whedon, because Ultron was good. I fucked with Ultron. Like, God, man, how hard is it? Oh my God. Cinema has been awful for the last few years, man. It is crazy. Like, my ratio, like, the chances of me now seeing a good movie in theaters, it's like 50-50. It used to be higher, like I know this movie's gonna be good. Now it's like it's so hit or miss, man. And it seems like the dialogue, the story, you don't care about anybody in these movies nowadays. It's just terrible. Like, I don't even know what to say about this, man. Like, I'm just so disappointed. So disappointed, man. They did my man Kane dirty, bro. I thought he was gonna have like some moments of like the outfit's gas. Like the costume that King has is fire. But like I thought my man was gonna have some like, I thought he was gonna be cold. He ain't really that cold, bro. Like you supposed to have my man like show me some dope shit. Like show me King doing some dope shit, bro. Or saying some dope shit. Who the fuck wrote this movie, man? I gotta look this shit up. Cause this is awful. And I'm not saying they say, well, if you say it's so bad, you can do it. I'm gonna be honest. I do think I could definitely write better than this. Like straight up. Like, do you not walk around day-to-day life and just talk to people and like see how people actually emote and how they most likely would react in certain situations? I'm watching this shit. I'm like, there's no fucking way they would say that. But they're using just cliche words, right? Cliche phrases. But I'm like, that shit isn't real life. Like, that's not normal. It's not real. Like, it's not natural. I'll say that. It's not natural. It just comes off as like, who would say that? Like, nobody. It's cringe. It's cringe. It's like cringe dialogue. Like, ugh. Like, nobody would say that, man. God, this movie sucks. These are my quick thoughts. 4 review will be coming soon. And I'm not even gonna waste my time doing a spoiler and a non-spoiler. Actually, you know what I will? I'll do like a short spoiler-free review and then go straight into the spoilers. If you're watching this though, I might have spoiled some shit already. Nah, who knows? When the movie's that bad, it's like, what is there to spoil? Spoil means something has gone. Like, I'm not gonna spoil. Like, you can only spoil something that's good. You know what I mean? If it's already dead, you can't spoil it. It's already dead. You can't make it more rotten. It's just more rotten. Like, it wasn't edible to begin with. You just made it more inedible, okay? It's the same fucking thing. Couldn't digest it. God damn, man. Movie. God, Marvel, man. What the fuck? And this is gonna leave room for DC to, I don't know, man. DC's been fucking it up too sometimes, man. God damn. Y'all have all this money. Y'all have teams of writers and people that do the special effects. Like, what the fuck are y'all spending the money on? Like, when I look at something like Top Gun Maverick from last year, right? It looks fucking beautiful. And then I look. Sorry about that. I had to switch to the GPS, man. Your boy driving around. don't even know what I was talking about, man. But yeah, we'll do a review on this shit. It's like, I love movies, man. Like, I really love cinema. Like, it's all inspiring. And anytime I go, I want to get something out of it. So when I don't, man, it's like really disappointing. Like, it really upsets me. It really does, man. Like, the same way with music, man. I love music so much, and I want to be, everything doesn't need to be the best thing ever, but I want to feel something. Like, I felt nothing in this movie. It was just, nothing, man. Goddamn, wasting my time and day. Thank God for AMC A-List, because if I would have to pay for this shit, goddamn, bro, I'd be fucking pissed. I already gave you my time. I gotta give you my money too for this. Y'all better come with it next time, man. This really has just killed my hype for this and the future Marvel movies, man. But I digress. Peace, fam.
Every star in the evening sky seems to light up after tonight. Let's go further, let's get high to the place.